Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Okay, so we've seen a whole lot of proof recently suggesting that the Democrats have learned absolutely frickin' nothing. The evidence has obviously been piling up, but this right over here, I mean, this might be the crown jewel of it all. Kamala Harris's campaign was objectively the worst campaign run in modern American history. They spent $2 billion, that's billion with a B, and they lost the popular vote to the evil orange man. I mean, just in terms of dollars spent, effort put in, then compared with results, I think you could very well argue it was the worst campaign ever. And a lot of it had to do with just the disingenuous nature of the campaign and especially the reliance on propaganda and lies to promote their message. And of course, at the center of all of these lies and propaganda was the Kamala HQ account, a notorious, infamous, horribly dishonest, deceitful propaganda engine of the Kamala campaign. And so you'd think moving forward that they would probably move away from this Zoomer-style propaganda, but nope, they're doubling down. They've deleted Kamala HQ and now brought the new account, the new player in the leftist media propaganda game. Enter FactPost. Yep, this is the new social media propaganda arm of the Democrat Party, and it's arguably the worst, cringiest, just most horrible thing I think I've ever seen. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so I present to you FactPost. This is the new account. It's got pretty much the exact same branding as Kamala HQ, I mean, literally the same branding, and in the bio they simply write, posting facts, democrats.org. It's the new fact hub of the Democrat establishment. It's the new Democrat fact-checking post. Real serious stuff. The academic left is gonna educate us all on the real facts and what's going on, right? I'm sure they're gonna get into some real serious nitty-gritty details and expose all the lies coming from those evil Republicans. Yeah, no, it's just cringe tier, brain rot Zoomer content. I mean, literally. This is the highbrow content the Democrats are promoting. A real piece of modern art. And now if you're wondering what is this and why does it feel so painfully weird, well, don't worry, you're not alone, because that's what we're all asking. The moment they created this account and it started gaining traction, I immediately went to the timeline and then I saw this, I clicked it and I said, what the hell is this? Well, I have the answer. It's the latest installment in Democrats' never-ending saga of cringe social media experiments. And you know, let's take a little bit of a step back here, because I really want to draw the connection to Kamala HQ. The Kamala campaign ran the Kamala HQ account on Twitter, or rather, Kamala's team hired a group of Gen Z kids to run the account for her, and very quickly, I'm sure you guys remember, I don't want to rehash it because we did so much fact-checking targeting Kamala HQ during the election cycle, but very quickly that account became arguably the most hated account on the platform, and for good reason. The tweets were tone-deaf, deceptively edited, painfully scripted. In fact, the account was so bad that it spawned an entire counter-movement. There's literally an account called Kamala HQ Lies with thousands of tweets, essentially fact-checking the Democrat fact-checkers. The Kamala HQ experiment, let's call it, was a disaster. It was a pathetic account running lies and deception, and whatever the frick this is. Yup, Kamala Harris, a phenomenon. The left really can't meme now, can they? But it was garbage like this, which isn't exactly surprising, considering what we learned at the end of the election cycle. The account was essentially run by a bunch of 19-year-olds.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Kapp, and I ran the Kamala HQ TikTok.
Let's get a few things out of the way. I've been seeing your comments.
First up, we did have 2 Gen Z interns behind the account and 3 Gen Z staffers. I was the oldest on the account at the age of 25. It has been so much fun creating content for you guys on this platform and seeing all of the hope and joy. And while the election results didn't go our way, there is so much work that needs to be done.
Yeah, it's literally just a bunch of activist Gen Z interns. Which has me asking, I mean, are these really the folks the Democrats are trusting to craft their messaging? I mean, it's no wonder Kamala HQ became such a laughingstock, and now they're doubling down with this FactPost nonsense. Apparently, the first PR disaster wasn't enough, because now they've decided they're doing the exact same thing all over. Deceptively editing clips, not understanding the context, or offering failed analysis. That's really begging to get community noted on the platform. I mean, take a look at their latest tweet, where they try to expose Pam Bondi in this Adam Schiff clip. They posted this clip as if it was an Adam Schiff highlight.
It will also be important for you to be able to preserve the records, the evidence of the department? Are you ready to commit that none of the evidence in the January 6th investigation will be destroyed under your watch?
Senator, I will follow the law. I will consult with ethical officials in the
Do
department.
you see any ethical basis to destroy evidence in the January 6th investigation? Then why can't you answer the question? Why can't you say, I commit to this committee, we will never destroy the evidence in the January 6th investigation? Why can't you give this committee and the American people that assurance?
Are you frightened because evidence was destroyed against President Trump that was false? Is that why you're frightened now? I can't believe this is even...
Why do you have difficulty answering that question?
I can't believe you're asking such a question.
Why do you have difficulty promising to preserve evidence at the Department of Justice? Why is that a difficult question?
I will follow the law.
It shouldn't be a difficult question.
What am I supposed to gather from that? Am I supposed to buy into the fear-mongering that Pam Bondi is going to be destroying January 6 evidence? No, of course not. All I saw was Adam Schiff getting absolutely freaking shreked. Destroyed like the clown he is. She completely flipped the script on him, and this is apparently the big highlight coming out of FactPost. Exactly like I said, they're posting clips that they don't even understand the context for, because they're literally a bunch of 19-year-olds. And again, this isn't just a one-off isolated instance. No, this is a trend. This is what's happening on the left. I mean, let's just look straight at the Biden administration, or I guess the Biden X account. Joe Biden's probably sleeping for most of the day. And so it's no surprise that he probably doesn't run his own Twitter account like Donald Trump does, which of course I'm sure a lot of you guys have already guessed. But would you guess that it's literally a 24-year-old that's in charge of Joe Biden's communication? Meet Megan Coyne, the Zoomer who pretends to be Joe Biden. Meet the young woman who's trolling people from the White House Twitter account. Yeah, obviously this is a strategy that Democrats have embraced. They fully embrace the TikTok activists like Harry Sisson. It seems Democrats have chosen to use Zoomers as their core communication strategy. They're putting less emphasis on policies, results, important things, and I guess more emphasis on likes, shares, and retweets. They're just trying to go viral with brain rot clickbait nonsense. And it's obvious what they're up to. They're building their base on a foundation of impressionable kids. In other words, they're lying to kids. They're trying to manipulate them with these shallow, brain-dead campaigns. In other words, the Democrats are trying to radicalize the next generation with half-truths and blatant propaganda instead of running a legitimate campaign. And you know, like I always say, I'd be frustrated, I'd be angry because it's just so despicable. But I'm really not, because honestly, it's a complete disaster of a strategy, and we saw that in the last election. And now Democrats are doubling down, and well, I'm not exactly sure what they're expecting to achieve with this. But alas, this is the latest development. This is the latest addition to the Democrat propaganda machine, FactPost. What an utter disaster. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.